Hi, David.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good.
Yes.
Yard on our deck.
You're outside in the lovely fresh air.
It's the best.
Yes, I've seen pictures of you out there. Are you having a good time outside?
How could I not?
Oh my God, it's stunning.
Thank you. We spend
Beautiful.
literally every weekend working on it.
You've done a great job.
Thanks.
Sure. How are you doing this week?
Well, we had a big cycle announcement on
We sure did.
that I've been like running on empty leading up to that because it was a lot of work to get there. But now since we've announced on Tuesday, things are a little less crazy.
What has the reaction been to it?
Only positive. So,
Oh, good.
Like we haven't gotten any sort of negative feedback yet, so I'm happy about that. It hasn't been like the overwhelming registration like we saw for Garden Party,
Right.
But that's because it's Garden Party is like a come watch thing, whereas this is like you need to participate kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna really push for all of my friends to do it. The people that have been interested in it in the past but have been afraid of the fundraising goal, I'm really gonna push it with them. I'm gonna try to figure out what I'm doing for it because I haven't made up my mind yet. But I have.
How many books can you put together in 275 minutes?
Well, I was thinking I could pull out all of my red dresses and however many they are and do it for 4.5 hours, just keep constantly changing into them. And maybe walk around the block in it. Because there won't be much time between them depending on how many I have.
I love it. I love it.
So yeah, we'll see. That's one of my thoughts. My other thought was just to actually walk for 4.5 hours and see how much of the city I can cover.
I think Mary's doing that. You guys could go together.
Oh, fun. Yeah. I have a friend of mine who has been seeing that I've been going on walks on the weekend. He's like, would you mind if people joined you? I was like, not at all. I said, wear a face mask and we'll be fine.
Totally.
So maybe I'll grab him as well.
I love it.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Is there any kind of branding for it that's going to be going on?
Evan made a really cool treatment that's on the website, and I think it's emails. We're not gonna do anything to like the logo or anything other than drop the Northeast AIDS Ride section of it because the cause is expanded this year. But yeah, I think it's just like too short of a timeline.
Yeah.
But like, I'm hopeful this is gonna be successful, and hopefully next year we're back on the road, but this gives us a chance to like do this again next year then for folks who can't come on a 3-day ride.
Exactly. Yeah. I think if you have them like even running simultaneously.
Exactly.
Yeah. I totally think that works. Is there a hashtag 275 challenge? I hashtagged it today, but I didn't know if it was real.
We're gonna do that. Yeah. It's hashtag 275 challenge. It was not a big debate, but it was a debate between, is it hashtag the 275 challenge or hashtag 275? And even though we're calling it the 275 challenge, it's been decided the hashtag is just 275 challenge.
Awesome. That's exciting. Are you excited for Summer Fridays?
Yeah.
It's really the first break you're going to have, isn't it?
And I still have my birthday day off.
So
I'm taking that tomorrow.
Okay.
And then I'm starting Summer Fridays next week.
I start next Friday as well. I'm very excited. Are you doing every other Friday? Yeah, me too. So far.
I need the because if I take a half day, it'll still feel like a full day at work.
Yeah, we had our little team discussion because obviously people have to keep working in the finance office. And so normally what happens, Stacy and Brian's don't really, well, I guess Brian doesn't even get them because he doesn't work Fridays and he's part-time, but Stacy's doesn't really affect anyone. So she can take whenever she wants, and usually she takes every other Friday off as well. But Pierre and I kind of alternate our Fridays, and then Claudette takes every other Monday. Yeah, so we kind of talked about it, and Ed was like, doesn't anyone want to do just half day Fridays? I was like, I mean, I don't have any plans, so I could, but no. I'd rather just wake up and not have to turn on my computer.
Exactly. I need to fully ignore it.
Yeah. So I'm excited. Our mine starts next Friday as well. I'm very excited about it. What'd you think of this penultimate episode of Drag Race?
Honestly, like, this is one of the best seasons ever, I think.
It really is.
Which is such a shame with the whole Sherry controversy, but I think we've even pushed through that. Whereas, like,
yeah, I don't think people are that concerned about it anymore.
Right.
And I mean, you figure that's going to happen with time as well. It's going to fade away until something is brought up about it again.
Mm-hmm. I think people were expecting Sherry to do amazingly, which she has. And people were really excited to just watch her talent flourish.
Yeah.
But I don't think everyone was expecting for there to be like 6 other amazing queens on the season.
Right. And that are equally as good.
So it's been great that like there wasn't this like talent void because Sherry had canceled out.
Yeah, it's really great because I mean, before this whole thing went down, I thought she could have won this season. I thought she would have been a great candidate to have the first big girl, the first campy queen to actually win a season. And now they're kind of stuck with their old, I don't want to say typical kind of winner, but that's kind of what it's going to come down to basically.
It is, which is disappointing. But at the same time, like, I shouldn't say only, but like Sherry only ended up winning twice and pretty early, which like I thought.
And they were wins where you're like, why did she win?
Yeah.
Because so much had been edited. I mean, the Gays Anatomy, she was the winner. I mean, she was fantastic in that.
But she didn't evolve beyond that.
No, she's stuck with her character, and I kind of give her credit for that as well because it is an established character that she's done. But yeah, you have to kind of show a little bit of versatility in it
and growth.
Yeah. Yes. I thought the episode was really boring up until the Vegas performance. I mean, all the stuff leading up to it, I was like, eh. I mean, I actually enjoyed the mini challenge. I thought it was really funny. I did not agree with the winner.
From what, like, anyone could have been the winner. From what
it's what are the criterias? But I thought Jada actually looked like a showgirl, so I thought she had a good chance of winning, and I thought Jackie was just hysterical, so I thought she could have won as well. And you know, you're gonna get rid of her this episode, so why not give her that extra mini challenge win? And then the Maxi challenge, I thought any of them could have won, but I thought that Jackie and Sherry were the best ones in the Maxi challenge.
I also thought Jada was super weak.
Terrible. And not just because of that auto-tune that still made her sound bad.
Yeah. I thought Gigi and Jada were the bottom 2 from the performances.
I did too. Yeah.
Crystal was
safe. She was fine. She was entertaining and funny. But yeah, I thought Jackie and Sherry were the best ones in it.
I thought Jackie should have won.
Yeah. But that was not what their plan was. And then I was kind of hoping at the end that they were going to say, due to this, we're bringing Jackie back. And it didn't happen. So I don't think we're going to get any surprises.
Well, and so the information that I had was that Jackie was in the 4th place position prior to Sherry, like all of this. And so I don't know what happened with my info. I'm glad I didn't play the fantasy league because I would have been wrong. But I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I just heard that. I heard that you what you had told me was about the 2 different possibilities. What I heard was they recorded both of them being eliminated for this episode, and neither of them knew which one was going to air. And so I think they were just waiting for the season to play out. And because Crystal had this huge fandom now, they're like, we got to keep her.
Are you looking at anything on the internet? Everything is like Team Jada. Everyone is Team Crystal. I'm wondering if they're going to give it to her.
I hope so, because if you go off of just the RuPaul's Drag Race Instagram one, she's at like 50,000. And next in line is Jada at like 20,000.
Right.
Gigi is like 14,000. Yeah, I haven't looked at Twitter because I don't really use Twitter, but from the Instagram one, I mean, Crystal is heads above everyone else. Yeah. But so was Katya. So yeah, I don't know that they'll let her win, and also I always look at it as who do they want to bring back for an All-Stars? And you would want to bring Crystal back. You don't necessarily need to bring Gigi or Jada back.
I could see Gigi having a good All-Stars.
I think of the two, she would be a better candidate for All-Stars because Jada really isn't that exciting to watch on television. She's a great drag queen. She does everything perfectly, but she's not a great television person.
She doesn't have any drama. She just like does her job.
Right. She's like, I'm here to do this. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Did you notice the new pit crew member with the man bun?
I did. The girls did. They were all like, who are you?
They were all excited for him. I don't know who he was. I didn't look it up to find out who he was, but great. I love a new pit crew person.
I love Bryce so much that like he's my number one.
Yeah, of course. What about the dancers in the number?
None of them like caught my eye.
There was one that I could not take my eyes off. And not that he was stunningly beautiful to look at, but he was such a queen and just like living his life. I was like, oh, she is having the best time ever.
The gayest LA boys.
Yeah. Anyway, let's toot and boot some looks. Starting with Crystal Method, giving us the zombie from Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Again, like she is the only person who can get away with this. And it worked. It worked. You know what it is? It reminds me of Violet Beauregard, but like make it fashion.
Yeah, I heard someone say they're like, it's Violet Beauregard after she's been juiced.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And this is what's left. The excess skin is saggy.
So cool though.
It's really cool.
And the asymmetrical shape and the turban, like she's just, and what I love about her is like, she has a different face every week now, like completely different, and no one else is doing that.
No, not at all. I thought it was fantastic. It was unexpected, which is what you kind of expect from Crystal. But I would have never thought that this was what she was going to bring out.
Exactly. There's no way to predict what she's going to do.
Yeah. It's a big toot for me.
Wow. Love it. Big toot. Yeah, big toot.
Yeah.
Big toot.
She got a 73% toot on Instagram this week because people are loving her. Next is Gigi Good in her boy girl prom.
I hate this.
I understand why.
It's just, I think there was such an opportunity to have like a crazy reveal where you go from like nerdy to like stunning, and she didn't do that.
Yeah, I think the dress concept is fantastic with the powder blue tuxedo and the dress, crossing them with the blue and the pink. The headgear was not necessary, and I hate the wig with this dress. Yeah. But overall for a look, I'm gonna boot it because I don't think it's great. I love the idea of it. I just don't think it fulfilled its purpose.
It didn't, and it didn't deserve the praise it got. I'm gonna boot it.
Yeah, I'm gonna boot it.
Mm-hmm.
Jackie Cox in this extra full gown.
Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry. Gigi got 76% toot on Instagram.
Is that tied with Crystal?
It's higher. Crystal got 73. Jackie Cox.
Crystal and Gigi are a couple, right?
I'm sorry?
I heard a rumor that Crystal and Gigi are dating.
There is that rumor out there. No one can really confirm if it's true, but they've been kind of teasing it online as well. The two of them. So I don't know.
Interesting.
It's a weird couple if they are.
It is. All right. Moving on.
Anyway, Jackie Cox giving us full gown.
I want to hate it, but I love it.
I like it too. And the criticisms that they had for it, I was like, who cares?
Mm-hmm. It feels very Jackie.
It does. And like an elevated Jackie, not...
Exactly.
Yeah, if you look at her progression, this is what she should wear for the final.
Mm-hmm. If she was a Pokemon, this would be her final evolution.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm going to toot it. And I actually love that she went with this crazy blue hair, lipstick, gloves, and shoes with it because it needed that bold color.
Yeah, it's just different. And I so desperately want to feel what the dress feels like.
It was when you watched it, it looked almost like vinyl-y, plasticky.
It looks like it could be like a tablecloth or something.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I don't like it, but I don't know, but I like it, and I'm gonna toot it.
I toot it.
And she got 73% also on Instagram. Jada Essence Hall giving you Regal Queen Goddess.
I thought this was gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
Like, she walked out and I was like, I think that's maybe one of the prettiest things I've ever seen on this runway.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. I think I'm
and I would say, you know, it's a pageant dress, so it's predictable, but it's still stunning. And she looks great in it. I mean, it hits everything right.
It does. I'm giving it a shoot just because it's perfect.
It is. I'm giving it a toot. But I love it. I mean, I can't find anything wrong with it.
No.
Honestly.
I think it's awesome.
She did get the top toot on Instagram with just 85%. So it wasn't even in the 90s.
That's interesting.
Last up is Sherry Pie giving you Mae West realness.
Wow. And this photo you sent is really cool.
This is a photo posted by Florence DeLee.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Who designed it. This is a stunning dress. This is my shoot of the week. Because I think she looks fantastic.
She does.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. It's gorgeous. I love the color.
It's just like the right amount, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, it could be borderline over the top, but it's not.
No. And it's her drag, and it's an elevated look for her drag. So yeah, I'm giving her a shoot.
I give it a toot.
Okay. And she got 78% toot on Instagram.
That's fair. It's really cool.
That was the second highest. So everyone got toots on Instagram this week. There were no boots. And finally, I did a poll. Did you vote in the poll?
Did I? I don't think I did.
No, that's okay. Not a poll. It was like a quiz to vote for Team Crystal, Team Gigi, Team Jada, or just bring them all back for All-Star 6. And 3 people actually said just bring them all back. But Team Crystal won overwhelmingly.
I think she's just the most interesting. She's like what is Gigi gonna offer for the next year? What is Jada gonna offer for the next year? Like, Crystal's gonna go out there and just like.
Yeah, I mean, Gigi will be great on a Work the World tour. And that's what she should do.
And we've also never seen her like really lip sync.
No. She did on her first episode against Widow.
Oh, I guess she did.
When they lip synced for the win. But I mean, they were doing a Nicki Minaj song and she had no chance of winning that. And so she kind of just did the bare minimum, I think. Yeah, I mean, we've seen her lip sync in challenges, but not actually lip sync for a win or to save herself, which she should have at least twice.
Yes.
Anyway, who are you giving your top toot of the week to?
Top toot based solely on look goes to Jada for me.
Yeah. I'm going to agree with you. Even though I gave Sherry a shoot, I'm going to agree because Jada looked phenomenal in this dress.
She looked like a winner.
Yeah, she looked like RuPaul coming out.
She did. Yeah. Truly.
Are you excited for the Pajama Reunion?
Yes, I think it's cute.
I think it's going to be really fun. I'm hoping to get some good juicy details about backstage things and the way people are reacting to each other. It'll be interesting since none of them will be in the same room.
It will, and it's just going to be so interesting to hear how like their experience is so different now from other queens because of everything that's happened.
Yeah.
Like, these girls are supposed to get on the show and start making hundreds of thousands of dollars touring and
going to DragCon and, you know, getting their name out there. Yeah. And none of that can happen. Do you think they're going to bring up Sherry Pie at all or make a statement?
I will be mad if they don't.
I will too. I know they don't want to give her any time,
Mm-hmm.
um, but I feel like it's a disservice almost to the other girls to not bring it up.
And it's not reality.
Yeah,
Like, what happened happened,
right.
and you can't just ignore it and pretend it's not there.
Yeah, yeah. And I feel like anyone that doesn't win should be invited back to an All Stars at some point
Mm-hmm.
because they all could have gone farther if she wasn't there.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, especially Heidi and Jackie, obviously, but yeah, that's who it's affecting the most.
Yeah.
And what do you think about the finale? Have you heard details or anything?
I have not.
It's already been recorded, so it is done. I'm sure they are editing things for us to see.
Mm-hmm.
But each queen has to do a lip sync. I don't know if they're lip syncing to the same song or if they're given their own songs.
I I have a fantasy that they all lip sync their own song, and Crystal gets to do Rhythm of the Night.
It would be amazing.
If she gets to do that, I do not see how she doesn't win.
She will automatically win. But it's supposed to be some kind of, they're supposed to use like innovative things to make this video. I don't know how much time they were given to plan it out. But did you watch the American Idol finale?
No.
I did.
How
And
was
I hadn't watched the whole season, but I watched it because I wanted to see how it was done because they were all singing from home.
yeah.
A girl from Harlem won.
Really?
Yeah. And she was fantastic. Her name is Just Sam.
Just
Just Sam.
that's her name, or her name is Sam?
No, her name is Just Sam.
Cool.
Really cool. But what happened is American Idol literally sent people from Lowe's, who was a sponsor, and like built little mini sets in their apartments for them to perform at, and they got to decorate it however they want. But Katy Perry released, I don't know if they call it performing or it was a video, but it was a prepared thing. But it had this weird innovative technology where she was in a room and she was on a chair and she was sitting in it. And then she stood up and the whole room turned to cartoon, but she could still move the objects in it. Like it was still a real chair. She could pick it up and move it, but it was a cartoon.
And
She was the only live person in it. So I'm imagining something like that happening with these videos.
that's
I
why
think it could be really cool.
okay.
So yeah, I don't know if it'll be judged in that as part of the inclusion of that, the creativity of it, but we'll see.
Think about how much money they're saving on like the whole production they'd have to do.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have to rent out a theater this year.
Yeah, they could probably throw money at these girls to do cool things.
Yeah. I'm also wondering if they're gonna give like a bonus to the queens, since can't make any money. Like they're not making money off of anything other than their merchandise and online. So I would appreciate that if they did. If they said everyone's getting even just $5,000. I think Miss Congeniality is getting 10,000 this year, so that's a nice little bonus. Which I'm pretty sure we all know who that is going to be.
I can't wait to come back on an All Stars.
Me too. I just want her on my TV. I mean, she could come back even just in a regular season as like a moderator. She didn't have to compete. Yeah. All right. This is our last one until the finale because I don't think we're gonna toot and boot the pajamas. Maybe we will.
Maybe we will.
We'll see how it goes. What do you want to talk about? What's happening this weekend?
I mean, I'm taking a 4-day weekend and hibernating and disappearing.
Good for you. I am doing a one-woman drag show from my living room.
Yes, you are.
It's gonna be crazy and kooky and probably a giant mess. I just found out that Christian is working, so I am totally doing it on my own. that is why I'm doing a run through tonight to see how it functions. But I'm happy that you're going to be a guest star. I will pop you into the video.
Do you know what time?
I want to say 2:30, maybe 2:35, because I think do you need to go earlier? I can fit you in anyway. I mean, I haven't rearranged it at all. But yeah, I was thinking like 2:35-ish.
2:35.
Like again, I'll send you a text after I do it tonight, and it'll be more set. But it depends. I timed out all my music and what I want to say, and it's like 43 minutes. But that doesn't include Mary, Brian, or you. So I would say probably, I would say maybe 2:35-ish for you. Have a drink. Bring your cocktails.
About a bunch of
you can do it from outside. You can do it from wherever you want.
Excellent.
All right. Thanks again for joining me.
Always. This is my favorite. Do this for All Stars.
Enjoy your 4-day weekend, and I'll see you on Sunday.
Likewise. See you Sunday.
Bye.